Today, I'm going to discuss one of my project that I have developed as a part of my skill test at Coding Ninjas. So the project is a habit tracker. So I have generally developed this habit tracker using the nodejs, ejs, and the mongodb as the database. So this generally this habit tracker is used for tracking all the activities of the user. So here I have the register and login. So if you are a new user, you can register by entering your name and email id. So since I have already registered, so just I will log in with my account. So yes, the login has become successful. So it says welcome Sardar, and here I have this is the landing page. So here I have daily and weekly switching between the uh, activities. So here I have all the activities that I have added. You can add any other activities as well. So let me add one. So you can click on this addition button, so it gets added to your particular activity for that day. So you can add even to the your favorite section as well. You can add any particular so habit added to favorites. So this is the interface of the habit tracker. So you can, if you have done a particular activity for that particular day, you can mark it as done. If you haven't done that particular activity for that day, you can mark it as undone. If you haven't if you are not interested, you can ignore that activity as well. So this is the basic working, and I can log out here as well. So it says you are logged out. So this is the basic working of habit tracker. Now let us so for the database, I have used the mg cluster, mongodb cluster, and which is based on aws cloud services, and that is a free cluster. And here I have the database collections, habits, and users. For the users, I have linked the my email ids with that particular users. And in the habits, I have linked the email ids with their activities, because the particular user has been linked with that particular activities and their dates of completion as well. So this is an dates is an array which has this which gives the updates of status of their completion of that particular activity, whether they have done it or not. So now let us go to the code section here. So here I have my app.js. So I have imported all the required modules into my app.js file, and I have configured the db, and I have kept that configured db in a separate folder called config, and here it is the key. And I have imported that key into my app.js, and I have even configured the ejs body parser and the expression session and the connect flash. And these global variables are generally for the flash messages. And I have used routing. So this route, I have used this routing, and these routings are defined in a particular folder called routes, and these routes has index.js and user.js. In the index.js, I have a welcoming page which has a main welcoming page, and the dashboard. And the dashboard, I have used the get function, and here here I have used a API call to switch between the daily and weekly activities. So, and for add in the dashboard, to add a habit, I have used the post function. And to update the existing status of a habit, I have used this get function. So similarly for that, have you for saving a habit and for removing or adding a particular habit to a favorite section, I have used it get function. So in the user.js, I have used the I have handled the login page and register page. And I have here handled the and also used for checking the errors and validations of that particular page. So I have handled the logging and registering of a particular user here. And and I have also the static files like css files that I have applied for my project.